Johnson. Let's hear your budget solution.
Hello, Mr. President, board members, or Ms. President, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm way out. I'm Cameron Johnson, and I wanted to speak about your budget solution tool, which I believe to be incredibly deceptive, and about the dire consequences it could have on the system with the public's name branded upon it. The first thing I would like to state is that there is no choice in the budget choices. You're going to stick us with both fare increases and service cuts, conveniently leaving out any other possible option that would make us serious money. That isn't something that's on the management's personal agenda. What if you held off on funding the MAX lines for a couple of years instead of pushing for it in the same year? You eliminate more bus lines than any other cut has. What if you put off any research in future MAX lines until you're more stable in budget? What if instead of raising the fares, you made it easier to use the fare system, eliminate zones, and simplify the ticket process? What if instead of cutting West altogether, you put that on hold until its incapability of turning a profit didn't matter? What if you improved the right-of-way capabilities on busy bus lines so they spend less time stalling and wasting money doing nothing? There are many, many, many other solutions other than cutting service and raising fares by nearly 50 cents a ride. But you're either blind to them or you refuse to acknowledge them. You simply hide behind the union, using them as an excuse and as a shield, trying to turn the bus riders and drivers against each other with blatant propaganda and hate messaging right on your own website's front page. Second, the idea that this gives people power is completely dishonest in every way. You only gave us two real options and purposefully eliminated any other ones the public agrees to that you don't like. This is simply an excuse to use us as a scapegoat for the upcoming cuts and increases that by now are unavoidable. All you'd have to do is say that they are what the people decided was best and you get away with it, but it's not what we decided at all. You decided for us, and those were the only options we got. It doesn't give people any power, it robs them of it completely. The language you use for cuts is deceptive all on its own. You make some of it sound simple and easy to swallow, when it could be used to get rid of entire busy routes like Line 8 on 15th Avenue, Line 19 on Gleason, Line 70 on 12th Avenue, simply because there's another Pack City Guild line 5 or 10 blocks away. And let's not forget the less used routes that would be getting eliminated. Did you know that some of these lines have had vast improvements in service? Line 55 on Hamilton has increased its ridership by almost 30%. From 2009 levels after having almost all its trips cut. That's sure more than the West, which gets off clean because of the same excuse. But you wouldn't bat an eyelash if it were wiped out and people were stranded without a ride. Trimet needs to use cleaner and more honest business transactions with the people to promote the transparency that they're going for. Stop using lies to lead us blindly into the destruction of your own business. There are many other ways that you could use, I'm almost done, to keep from leaving thousands of people without access to your system. If you were to acknowledge that, we'd be a lot better off than the solution you proposed for us. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.